Oops, I'm back. Trying to get Caroline to join us. She's going to be joining us today. Caroline Stansbury. I'm very excited, all the way from Dubai. I'm excited to find out how that's going. Let's see if we can get her to join in. Let's see. Caroline, where are you? Let's get you in the house. Today, folks, we're going to be making a homemade gluten-free granola. It's one of my favorite things. I'm going to make it while I'm on the live with Caroline. So, Caroline, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I'm looking for you, girl. So far, no Caroline. Oh, no. Okay, requests. Go live. Nope. Caroline, you need to get on. You need to request me because I need to have you join in, girl. Starboy's here. All right, well, let me get her on live on this end and see what's going on. That should be funny, right? Da, 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 da.
I sent you a request.
I don't see it on here. It says go live with. I've been looking at my requests.
I'm trying now. You've got to get off. Let me get off this phone and send it to you again.
Okay, bye. Let's see. She's going to send it to me right now. All right. Okay, view. Let's see. There she is. Thank goodness. Here she is. Here she is. We were waiting for you. Like my not well bitch bag? I love it.
Ah! Hello.
I was getting a little worried there. Let me do a little slight adjustment here. Whoops.
I was worried. So what are we doing? Because I'm in the bedroom and you were in the kitchen. By the way, I have something to say to you.
Go ahead.
I sent you the picture of me all dressed nicely with my hair and makeup that I did. And you said, no, send me one of you looking like quarantine. And then you put yourself up in a full-on gown.
Oh, he did? Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Well, no, yours was like some sexy picture crawling across the pool. I'm like, where are we going with this?
It wasn't.
We'll
It
save
was
that picture for late night or late
It
night
was a picture I
Instagram.
took for a hair vitamin thing, which I was really proud of myself because that was my quarantine look.
Oh, God, that was Jamin. I was trying to get together because today I'm trying to get a good adjustment here so you can see. Caroline, are you a cook?
I am not. I wanted you to give me a lesson, but what are you cooking?
Well, I'm cooking today my famous homemade gluten-free oatmeal. It is so easy, so delicious, so nutritious. You could snack on it. You can put it in your, a little bit of skim milk, a little bit of almond milk, anything you want. And I put them in these little beautiful William & Sonoma containers. They're great because they're just the right serving size. Anyway, tell us, how's Dubai?
Dubai is really warm. I'm loving it. I'm it's a nice, I'm so blessed to be in Dubai right now because I've got, I've got outside space. I've got the kids here. It's kind of like, okay, I've never been in one place this long. But I'm loving
just so everyone knows, Caroline moves more than anybody I've ever met. She's on planes, trains, and buses.
Well, to be fair, I do work for one of the largest hotel groups in the world, which you're about to do a live with, I hope, next week.
I know that.
And
right. Oh, God,
I know, right? So they have I actually have to travel for them. I know. So it's like Accor Group. So they own sort of like, so many hotels, Dorinda, you're like 30 different chains. So that's why also I am on a plane the whole time. But yes, it is. I do love to travel too. So do you.
What's the environment like in Dubai?
What do you mean?
Well, everyone's quarantined. I know when I went through Dubai, coming back from South Africa, I landed, and Emirates had canceled all of these flights. So
yes, so you can't leave the country, you can't get in or out. I mean, it's bad. Like, it's really, really strict here. I mean, some people have been, of course, stuck outside the country, and their kids are inside the country. So it's I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a resident, non-resident, you can't get out, you can't get in. So I mean, they're being very, very tough, but I mean, as they should be.
Yeah.
It's, you know, everybody is in lockdown right now. We're on a 2-week lockdown, so again, we can't, there's no outdoor exercise, no dog
Oh,
walking.
someone just said, Caroline, please come back to see that.
Oh no, I haven't been reading.
How is the fam? They're good. They're staying occupied. They're not. I mean, we're lucky too because, you know, we're up in the Berkshires of Bluestone Manor, and you know, like the same thing. The important. I have friends like Luke, our great friend Luke. Hey, Luke, if you're out there, who you know, they can't leave. They can't leave. You're stuck, and you're stuck in an apartment. I mean, at least we can walk outside, take a quick bike ride. You know, you have, you know, space around your house to do things, make things, create things, you know.
You're also so lucky because, you know, your daughter's older. I have, you know, 9-year-old boys who don't understand why when we live in a community here, we can't get into, you know, their friends can't just pop over. They don't understand why they can't, you know, go out of the house. And, you know, mommy, I'm bored. And also I'm going through that whole screen time thing. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you play a game for an hour or two, and then it's like back on the screens. It's the only way they can communicate with their friends. And then their eyes go red, they get angry, and it's like, you know,
and that's tough because you don't want to, you know, you don't want them to feel disconnected or desocialized, but at the same time, it's a hard thing to manage, you know. I mean, I do think what's nice I've noticed is a lot of people have been doing a lot of really fun home things, puzzles and Lego things and Twister, and you know what I mean. It's like the old days when I was growing up. You know, you were put down in the basement and you play games all day.
I bought my son the mothership of Legos, like the most expensive Lego anyone has ever bought on the planet, I think, unfortunately. But I had no choice. He gets through Legos so fast. It's called oh God, I can't remember. Anyways, it's some ship from Star Wars. Let me tell you, best thing I've ever done. It's going to take him years. I mean, like literally years. He keeps coming in with tiny little bits, like going, look what I did. And normally, no matter how much, you know, how big the piece is, he got through it in a day. So this is the dream. So I've done that for one of them. The other one, yeah, I mean, they're so different. It's difficult.
I can't imagine. You know, I was in Dubai, a year and a half ago. I can't imagine Dubai in quarantine. You know, it's such a, you know, not unlike New York, but, you know, it's just such a vibrant, moving, active city, you know, just with the different people, the different places, the different foods. I can't even imagine. My friend Mona sent me a video last night where they're putting up on the side of the building, stay safe. And it's completely empty. And I have to say one thing, and I keep saying this in my cameos and everything I do in my interviews, is, you know, it is incredibly heartwarming to see how people not have come together just as America, but as a world. The clapping thing every night at 7 does me in.
You're an emotional wreck.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw me and Hannah on CNN clapping.
Oh no, amazing.
Yes.
I see. So who's in the house? You, Hannah, and I saw somebody
and my friend Greg Kaleo. Greg, you know Greg, come over and say hi. Yeah, we're good so far. There's been no major knockdown dragouts. 911 hasn't had to be called yet. We have.
How long do you have to be there?
Hannah said to me the other day, you know that wine is not really good for your immune system during that. I'm like, not drinking wine's not good for my mental state. Hey, you know this man.
How are you?
Hi. How are you?
Nice to see you.
And you. You guys look great.
Yeah.
This is my resident cook. I go shopping and he cooked it. This guy can cook like there's no tomorrow. I had no idea. We're working on having a baby right now, but I think he's got a problem.
You know what?
With a turkey baster.
Yeah, added value guest.
We're trying to revive this uterus a little bit. We're trying
Oh my God.
Oil, avocado spray, you know.
Organic only though. Only organic.
Can I tell you, I'm not that jealous. You know how spoilt I am? My friend has one of my favorite restaurants like down the road. And of course they had to close down. So just before they closed down, he sent me his chef and who is quarantined with me.
So you both have chefs in house.
Living.
But I
except I don't have to.
Mine's better look
I'd have to sleep with my chef. And I definitely don't want a baby.
Yeah. Let me just, how about if I just take you through this quick, your kids will love this actually. You'll love it. Can I take it through it quickly?
Go on.
All right.
Go on. You should have made me do this with you, Dorinda. This
Well,
would
we
have
can do
been
it next time.
hilarious. I know. You should have sent me the
Okay,
ingredients,
well,
and I'd have tried to do this.
Everything's a learning curve.
Okay, when I come to New York, you better feed me this.
It is so good, and I just love it. The great thing about it is you can sort of make it up as you go, which I love a good recipe. I'm a person that believes you use what's in your cabinets, you use what's in your refrigerator. You know what I mean?
I can't do that. If I don't have it to the T, I get really upset, and then I just can't cook.
Cut this up. So let me just tell you, the first thing I have here is a cup of almond milk. I have some dates.
Okay. Oh, yum.
Of coconut oil, and then I let it sit, so it makes this very sweetened date milk, which is actually delicious.
Everyone wants to know if Greg is sleeping in the fish room, Dorinda.
Greg is in the fish room, and he loves it. That fish room is beautiful.
I want to sleep in the fish room.
Yes. So we let that sit for about an hour. So it's all ready to go. And and I put in my this is the best honey, you guys. It's called Hive Mix. It's a high immune honey. I take it every day. So it all kinds
Oh my God. She actually prepared this before. The other thing has been sitting there for an hour before.
Yeah, I do this well. And
why don't you do a cookbook?
We are. Greg and I are doing a quarantine cookbook. So
amazing.
I take 6 cups of this gluten-free oatmeal. Delicious. Delicious.
Who's it by? The people can't see it.
It is by Bakery on Main. It's so delicious. I don't even see the difference. And I have some unsweetened, fresh applesauce that I made.
Oh.
Okay, I added some cinnamon. So I put that in a bowl. 1, 2, 3. Watch how easy this is, folks. You take the 6 cups of oats. You take, let's get every last drop of this.
How long do you guys have to stay out of New York? Or you can't move?
Yeah, it's terrible in New York.
But how long?
At least until mid-May, but I think I'm not going to go till June. I think, and then let me just add this wonderful milk that's dates, the honey.
So it's really possible that you might get pregnant with Greg then, if you're there till June.
That's exactly it. And then you look at this, you put it all together, just mix it with your hands, which I washed. Yes, I did. I always wash my hands over. And it creates sort of this incredible mush. And then what I do is I add some chia seeds, whatever you want to have. See, so good for your immune system. So you get everything in here, bang for buck. Some flax seed. That's good for you. You keep mixing
That'll
it
get
again.
you moving in the morning.
Correct, and the dates.
Yeah.
And what you do is you just take a baking pan, which I've sprayed with whatever you have, avocado, and I just lay it all out there, right? All nice. How long did that take me? 2 minutes?
3 minutes. Yeah.
3 minutes. Look at this. You know, I like to know what's in my ingredients. I think the thing that's scary with cereals and stuff is all the hidden stuff. I hate hidden stuff. Now remember, you guys, you can add whatever you want. You want to add vanilla. You want to add cinnamon. You want to add any flavoring. This is a great way to test. Now, additionally, so it looks like this, right? I've got the oven
Can you send me this?
Yeah, $3.75. Now, there's 2 ways that people do oatmeal. They can either add the ingredients.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. You can add the ingredients
so cute.
before you cook it. The walnuts. I have walnuts. I have almonds. I have sweet dried cherries. I have coconut flakes. I personally like to bake them. Other people like to put all that in after. I like them to add a crunch. So watch this, how easy. 1, 2, 3 on top. The cherries on top. The walnuts on top. And then just give it a little smush around. Use those hands. We love using our hands in this house.
Nobody wants me to cook, Dorinda. I think that's the general consensus on this live. No one wants to see me do it.
Well, this is
Caroline looks
gotta try this.
beyond bored.
And I'm going to tell you something that's interesting. If you want to be a little decadent, which I'm not going to do today, you could add these yogurt-covered raisins. Chocolate yogurt.
Someone goes, I look really bored, Dorinda. Clearly they think you called the wrong friend for this.
Well, I'm teaching Caroline to get more, and then we're going to talk. I'm going to put this in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes until it gets nice and dried out and crispy. Watch it. And that's it. And then you're going to break it up. And then you have enough oatmeal you can put in little bags, Ziploc bags. As I told you, I put them in these serving size so I know how much I'm eating. And you've got a great healthy snack that covers all your food groups there. So, gang, what do you think?
I am so hungry right now.
Will you make that?
Will I make that? Should I lie to you? Yes, I would have a go.
I can't believe you're not a cook. You remind me of someone that would be a cook.
Oh my God, no. I get bored. I get frustrated. I don't mind. Like, I'll make chocolate cake. I've got quinoa salad for dinner, and I just worked out.
What's
just like a quinoa with quinoa. Is it? How do you say it? Maybe I'm saying it right.
Quinoa. Oh, quinoa.
Yeah.
Oh, quinoa.
Quinoa.
How very fancy of you. Oh,
so why don't you tell me about your?
Darling, should we have some quinoa salad? I think I'd be very. In fact, my lips are dry. Do you have some Vaseline for me over here?
Caroline, what is it? Let's read some of these out. I wanted your beauty routine.
What, the one this morning?
Yeah, well, yeah, any. Without Luke. What's yours?
I don't have a real, I use, believe it or not, I'm obsessed with, and I just had her send me some more Trini. You know Trini? You know our friend Trini Woodall. Do you know Trini that well?
Yeah, she just sent me some too.
Yeah.
These, like the little pots.
The pots I love, but what I use is she has that white, it's like a cream that adjusts to your face color. It goes on white, but and I put that on every morning with a little mascara, a little just lip moisturizer.
Hang on. It goes on white and turns any color.
Yeah, so what it is it's your magic cream. You put it on and it adjusts to your skin color. And it just evens out your skin so beautifully. I've gone through like 2 tubes of it. And I wrote to her saying I need more because, I personally am not going to walk around my house with makeup on, but you want to look decent because if it makes you feel better. I try to stay. I think the thing that I think is so important during this time is to stay in a routine of some sort. Otherwise, I just think you'll lose your mind.
Let me tell you or show you my biggest, best find whilst I was in quarantine.
Oh, that's that Conair thing.
Oh my God. Why didn't anyone tell me about this?
I've been using that for years. I love
It's
that
a
thing.
frigging game changer. It's actually, this one's Revlon, I think.
Do you know who lives by that? Ramona.
Oh my God. Well, thanks, Ramona, for telling me.
You know what? It's actually produced her going to the hair salon because she's like, it actually gives you the ability to do your own hair. Pull it up again. What is it called? Revlon what? I don't have mine
One
up
step.
That's
one step. Revlon. It just arrived. And let me tell you, it's like I have never been able to leave the house when I go on holiday or, without trying to get somebody in. This I can do myself. It's unbelievable. Took me hours with a hairdryer. This takes me 5 minutes. And it's better. Everyone said that that picture that you thought was too sexy and whatever, I did that myself.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all myself. And I even did my makeup. And I can't do that.
Okay. It is Good Friday. I don't believe in lying, but that's okay. Well, I did my hair myself this morning. I've been adding this curling activator. And believe it or not, I have quite wavy hair.
I like your hair like that,
Well, you know what
actually.
I did? I've been diffusing it.
I saw you on the show yesterday, and last night I started watching. I think I'm on episode 2.
Yeah,
you've cut all your hair. Yeah, you've cut all your. I love it. Are we allowed to talk about it? You cut all your hair off.
Well, you know what I did last year? Well, now it's getting long again. I actually liked it short like that. I had platinumized it so much and so much platinum that it actually was so unhealthy.
Breaking off.
That I just decided in July to shave it all off. Like literally, I went super short and just was conditioning it every day, every day.
Were you having a Britney?
No, I wasn't having a Britney, but I just was like, I said to the guy, cut it down, get rid of all that old hair, because it was worrying me. I thought, so I just spent like the whole, you know, we don't film or do anything July and August. So I just spent it just not, believe it or not really washing it, just oiling it, olaplexing it. And it came back. But because, listen, nothing I love more than a platinum blonde. I just love it. But it is very hard on your hair.
It is. I know. Well, I
There's
mean,
nothing
I'm
better than that look, especially on TV. It's a little bit harder in real life. Like, people see me in real life with that, but they're like, oh. But on TV, it always reads really well.
Wait, yeah. You look great. I love your fashion this year.
Oh,
And actually the end of last year, doing really well.
Wow.
No.
Very fit.
How does it feel being back, watching it?
It feels great. You know, I was saying to my editor, Barry, the other night, it's so weird watching it because at times it's so different. And even though that was such a short time ago, it is worlds away as far as mentality and stuff. And I love some of the people like, oh my God, considering the times it is, you're being so mean. I'm like, it was 7 months ago. You know what I mean?
I always used to find that you're way over it, and then everybody gets so into it, and they get so riled up by it, and you've forgotten.
My whole thing is have a good opinion, have a bad opinion, just have an opinion. And I think it's
oh my God, yes.
I think it's a good distraction for everybody for an hour. You know, there's a lot of people that have said, oh, you know, it's not the right time, right place, but you know, for an hour, it's a great. I watched it last night, and I have to say, Greg and I really enjoyed it. I just checked out for an hour, and it makes me. Really
I think it's so important. We
miss New York.
I know.
I
really can't imagine. It just looks
it's
like.
a bad thinking. I miss New York. Like, I can't wait. Greg and I were doing a great thing before quarantine where we'd meet we wanted to do it once a week, but it ended up being like once a month. We choose. I love a great hotel bar, like a good hooker, I guess. But we would meet at a great hotel bar. We called it Bar Bites with Dorinda and Greg, and anybody could stop by, and we would just order bar food and drinks and tell everybody we're there. And that, you take it for granted, the interaction between the bartender and you're always meeting new people. The great thing about New York is because we sort of live in this almost like college-like environment, everybody's always willing to talk to each other and go, yeah, come over and sit down. And oh my God, you know that one. And I am going to look so forward to like going to a great hotel like the Carlisle or to the Palace, one of my favorite hotels ever, and just sitting and having a great
Plaza.
Yeah, the
I'm like.
Oh, hold on, my lights went off.
Fascinated.
I had a funny light situation going on. Hold on, folks. Oh, hold on, Caroline. I'm coming back.
No problem. I was thinking about dating now. Oh my God. Because New York, like everybody's dating 2 or 3 people from what I know. It's like crazy. And like, what do you do now? Like it's months and months and months. What are people doing?
Well, supposedly, I mean, I guess people are sort of Zoom dating and
Phone
stuff.
sex?
I guess. I'm not, well, as you learned from last year's episode, I'm not good at any of that stuff. But
yeah, but how can you do that? Like imagine if you're on your second date. Did you read that story? Some woman in New York went on a date with this guy, then heard about lockdown, so she quickly drove to his house, and she's now quarantined with him. They have separate rooms, but they did all the dating in the house.
That's crazy. Is that true?
Yes, it was in the papers. I read it in the Daily Mail. It's got to be true.
Exactly. But Greg was telling me that the 3 things that are up are liquor, alcohol consumption. What's the other one?
Murdering the spouses.
Adult films.
Yes.
Streaming of apps.
Oh my God, my young son goes to my nanny yesterday, or whatever it was, a few days ago. He goes, "What, Melissa? What's porn?" And she goes, well, it's something that adults like to film sometimes in the afternoon for entertainment. And he goes, oh, like mummy? And so she told me this, and I'm like, if he goes to school and tells people that I film porn in the afternoon, you're fired.
Listen, take the Catholic approach on everything. Guilt, denial. If Hannah asked me anything like that when she was little, I'm like, don't worry about it, okay? I don't
It
know.
was in a. Yeah, they're boys though. They're boys.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
stuck.
kidding.
These
It's gotta be,
these questions are coming thick and fast.
Also,
No,
too,
but I'm
you
just
gotta remember,
fascinated.
I just missed that period with Hannah where she didn't have a computer. Hannah didn't have a computer until she was probably 14, 15. So not
You're
even
so
nothing.
lucky
And remember
because
when I
once they
lived in
Google one
London,
word,
you
something
guys, you
else
can't
comes up.
afford it.
Yeah.
When I had Hannah in London, there were no cell phones. I got my first cell phone. It was a big Saturday adventure on Tottenham Court Road. I was very excited. We got one of those great big brick phones. Remember those? The Nokia brick?
Oh my God, they were huge. Yeah, I had one in my car as well. It's like a proper big, yeah, with the wires, the curly wires.
Yes, you could charge it once. No, I'm talking about the first wireless one where it was like the brick. And you only
Yeah, but also that would look like that, and you had it as the car phone as well, but they did have a wire, but it was hilarious. Yeah.
I remember you would only have to charge that brick phone like once a week. It weighed like 25 pounds, but my God, it was.
That's why everyone needed such a big Birkin. Now everyone wants a tiny one.
Yeah, exactly.
Freaking giant phone box in your handbag.
You would be like, like this. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I know. And it was like, who could shout louder? Hello! Across the restaurant because they were so rare to have.
Do you remember the ring?
Oh God, so annoying.
Remember that ring?
So, no. Yes, unfortunately. We're showing our age. Let's change the subject. What was going to ask you? So do you know lots of people are quarantined?
D-Tab, my sister. Oh, we've got a lot of great people on this.
Oh, Stefania, who does, it's one of the amazing artists that did the rainbow.
London. How often do you see Sam? Who's Sam?
Jem, my ex-husband.
Oh.
You know it, Jem. He came over. He came over this afternoon to swim.
Oh, yeah.
He came over this afternoon. He lives across the road. Everyone, because I keep seeing questions. We're all good. We're happily co-parenting. If that's what you were asking.
Is that not weird?
You're not the only one. No one in LA had either. I don't think anyone believed me that I'd never been married.
Yeah, I know. It's just so bizarre that I've never met him. Well, everyone, I think I'm going to have to sign off. I got a 12 o'clock. Caroline, I'm going to see you.
That was great. Send me that. I will try it, and if I make it, I'll tag you.
With you. Now, listen.
Yes.
Monday, right? With a core.
No, they've changed it. I'll give you the new date. They can't do Monday. I'll give it to you next week. And you can choose.
This made my
Love
day.
you. Goodbye, Greg. Thank you for the
Happy
lesson. Happy everything. Bye, sweetie.